2, 1, we're live.
Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Fiction Stop Podcast with Brady Benson. Boys and girls, today we have a fictional character from the book Catcher in the Rye. Let's give Mr. STRADLATER a big hand and welcome him for the first time to our podcast. Hey, how are you doing today? Perfectly fine, and you? Not bad at all. So we've got you with us today to talk about different things and basically discuss about your part in the book Catcher in the Rye. But before that, I know you don't have much time. I'm sorry. But before that, I would like to know, what are you up to nowadays? What have you been doing? To be honest, working on assignments and sports, to be honest, and that's pretty much it. Okay. So smoothly moving into the first question. How was it like to be a roommate of Holden? For those of you who don't know, Strylater and Holden were roommates at Pensy. Uh, Obviously, you know that he wasn't one of those innocent teens. He was quite weird. You know, he was very quiet in front of people and also a little shy. Okay. Um, as roommate, he was a little annoying, but he also helped me out sometimes. It was a little hard, to be honest, to be his roommate, but at least he wasn't, one of these like filthy kids at Pensy. He wasn't that bad, to be honest. I'm sorry about that beep a second ago. This is manufacturers at the back, but yeah, I wouldn't agree less on the fact that you said he was a little weird. I would agree as well. Maybe he's changed now. You never know. However, moving on to the next question, Mr. Slider, are you ready? Yes. Obviously, I've got no much time. Okay, as I was saying, so my question is that, do you have a girlfriend? I know it's really personal, but do you have a girlfriend? Yes, I do. Is that Jane Gallagher? You don't have to answer this. I'm sorry, but a lot of people have been tweeting me left and right for the last week, and yeah, it's okay. I'll answer it. I am in a relationship with a girl, but it's not Jane. I don't want to say whom I'm dating. All I can tell you guys is that I only went on a date with Jane twice, and I knew that we both weren't compatible. And why? Why do you think you both weren't compatible? Is there any reasons behind that? Yeah, there's several reasons, but I don't want to mention all of them. I'll just mention one of the major one. She was, quite shy and like she was an introvert. Where on the other hand, I was an extrovert. I am still an extrovert. It just looked like it wasn't gonna work out. So we both decided that we should just stop. Yeah. Okay. So this is the penultimate question, second last. Yeah. Uh, no, I just want to ask you a question, which may be a little serious towards you. Depends how you take it. My question is that, if you could go back in time, would you change your mind of punching Holden? If your answer is yes, why? If not, why? Um, yes, I wouldn't punch Holden. Definitely. I regret that. I, I, I would love to go back and change that. Maybe instead I would have, lightly pushed him or maybe yelled at him. Then maybe he wouldn't have left immediately. I do feel a little guilty for that, but I guess you can't change what's already been done. Good answer. I wouldn't agree less. Finally, my ultimate question for the day, for you, which is quite interesting for me. I wanted to know that. So obviously, you've dated Jane Gallagher. Do you know why Holden asked you so many questions about her? I think they were both friends before, and yeah, they knew each other. I think. Yeah, I think so. Uh, Well, not exactly. Holden mentions in the book, Catcher in the Rye, that he had a crush on Jane for a long time, and found her attractive. I know that you don't know this, but you knew that you. So if you knew this, sorry, I messed up there. Uh, would you have dated Jane Gallagher, even though Holden had a crush on her, if you knew that? Um, it's really a tough one. But as Nyunsa, I would say that I wouldn't date her because I totally prefer Holden over Jane. I barely know Jane, even to this day. But Holden was like a buddy of mine. We used to hang out sometimes. Jane and I weren't very good together as well, so I would rather want Holden to stay with me if that was one of the reasons why you left. Fair enough. So let's wrap this up. Thank you again for joining us, Mr. STRADLATER. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, no problem at all, mate. So thank you guys for joining us today. And before that, Mr. STRADLATER, do you want to shout out your username for Instagram and Twitter? Yeah, sure. So follow me guys on Twitter and Instagram, the STRADLATER. And thank you guys for watching. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching and listening to the Fiction Talk podcast. And I'll see you next week. Peace.